everybody, welcome back to my kitchen and welcome to those of you who are new. Today I'm going to make Parmesan chicken. This is kind of a late lunch for my son and myself, but I am going to get this started and show you how to make this. It is an absolutely wonderful way to cook chicken breast. So I want to show you the list of ingredients and then we'll get started. You will be needing all-purpose flour, eggs, 3 shallow large bowls, Italian style breadcrumbs, grated Parmesan cheese, salt, fresh ground pepper. For my herbs I'm using parsley and thyme, chicken breast, olive oil. You will need a large fry pan. You will need a mallet. Okay, to start I'm taking 2 chicken breasts and I'm actually going to slice these in half to make them thinner. Okay, that's one of them, and then I'm going to do the same with this one. Okay, and now what you will have to do is to pound these so that they're like 1/4 of an inch thick. You want them to be real thin. So I'm going to set one aside and I'm going to cover it with saran wrap. Let me wash my hands. And now I'm going to take my mallet and I'm just going to beat this. I will cut this again. And I'm going to cut this into 2 pieces, 1/2. Okay, that one just kind of pulled apart. So that gives me 4 pieces of chicken breast there. And I'm going to do the same with this one. If you don't have a mallet, I suppose you could wrap that in plastic and run over it with your car tire. I'm not recommending that though. It might prove to get too much debris in it and put too much grit in your crawl. But anyhow, no fool, no fun. Okay, I'm gonna cut this one in half and cut this. I probably should have only had 1 chicken breast. But anyway. I went back to the doctor yesterday and he gave me the green light. He said everything was great. My infection is gone, praise the Lord, and I could get back to resuming my normal activities. So starting back tomorrow, I will be doing some of my little lady's hair. So anyway, it's going to be busy. I hope I have the strength to hold out, but anyhow, I think I will. I'm excited about it. It's going to seem so good to get back to a normal routine. You know that when you're working with raw chicken, you should always clean whatever it is that you're working with. You want to wash it with soap and water. And I even have a little bit of bleach in my water. So I'm going to wash my cutting board and then I'm going to chop up my herbs. So I'll be right back. Okay, I have thyme here, fresh thyme, and I'm going to chop some of this up. I'm going to strip the leaves off. You don't want those tough stems in it. Okay, by taking the leaves off of the stem, that eliminates a lot of the chopping I have to do. But anyway, I'm going to take my parsley and I'm going to chop it up. You want the herbs to be chopped really fine, because these will go into the mixture that will have the breadcrumbs and the cheese that you'll be dipping the chicken into. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is to break 2 eggs into my bowl and whisk those. Okay, we're going to put the breadcrumbs in a bowl. And I will post this recipe below in the description box so that you will know how much of the ingredients you need to use. Now to my breadcrumbs, I'm going to add cheese, the Parmesan cheese, the salt, and fresh ground pepper. And the freshly ground herbs will go into this. I'm going to mix that all together. Okay, now I'm going to season my chicken breast. I'm going to salt and pepper. I'll salt it first. Okay, and now I'm going to bread my chicken. The first thing we're going to do is to dip it. Let me get this at a better view. I'll dip it in the flour, then in the egg, and then into the breadcrumb mixture. And I will do the same for each piece. I'm going to put a piece of wax paper between the layers of my breaded chicken until I get ready to fry this. Okay, that finished that last piece and it worked out to a T. I've never had anything to work out that close to use everything up without having to get more ingredient to finish. But anyway, I had a little bit of flour, a little bit of breadcrumbs left. So now what I'm going to do is put my olive oil in the pan and I'm going to start frying these. I'm going to heat this over medium heat, my oil, and then I'll put the chicken breast in and we'll get it fried up. In the meantime, I'm going to mash my potatoes and get those ready. I'll be back. I'm going to put about a half a stick of butter in my potatoes. I'm using the gold Yukon potatoes, and so I'm going to let my butter melt in that. This doesn't take very long to cook. You just want to brown it on each side and make sure your chicken is done, but with it being so thin, it doesn't take very long to cook it. I'm going to mash my potatoes, and I always like to add sour cream to my potatoes. Rather than using milk or cream, I use sour cream. If you've never eaten chicken like this, it is so good. My family loves this. My daughter-in-law was here earlier, and I told her that I was going to be cooking Parmesan chicken. She said, "Oh, I love that." I tried to get her to stay, but they're getting ready to take a trip, and she said she had to get home, and she had a lot of stuff to do. She's got to pack, and I said, "Yeah, excuses, excuses." But I know if she could have stayed, she would have, because she really does love this dish. Add some more oil. Okay, my chicken is done. Now I want to make a pear salad to go with our lunch. And you either love this or you don't. A lot of people down here in the South eat this. A lot of them don't. But me and my boys, we love this. And you may be very familiar with it. It's just where you take pear halves and you spoon mayonnaise. You can do cottage cheese, but I'm using the mayonnaise. I hope I have enough cherries. I don't think I'm going to, but that's okay. You'll be able to see what you do with it. So I'm just going to squirt a dollop of mayonnaise into the hole of the pear. And then you take grated cheese, and this is sharp cheddar that I'm using. And you just put that on top of your mayonnaise. I'll have to grate some more. I don't have enough. I had not planned to do this, or I would have gotten some more cherries when I was at the grocery store earlier. This is so good to me. It's the sweet with the salt, and it's good. It's different. I don't know whoever came up with this idea, but I sure like it, and my boys like it. Let me dip out what cherries I have here and see if I may have enough. I don't think I will. And that's all of them. Okay. And then you just place a cherry on it. I don't know, with the pieces I may have enough. Normally you would put a whole cherry. Hey, that worked out perfect. There you have it. Pear salad in the South. Who knows, maybe in the North. Possibly the East and the West. I don't know. I just know I love those. I could eat that whole platter full. And probably will eat about half of them because Ashley will get the other half. But anyway, that concludes this video. Oh, wait, no. I've got to do a taste test, don't I? Okay, hold on. All right, for my taste test, it's really, really tender. I have some peas with stewed okra, mashed potatoes, and pear salad with Parmesan Crusted Chicken. Here's to you. That is so good. Mashed potatoes. Oh my goodness. And now I'll have a bite of my pear salad. It's so good to me. That's almost like a dessert. That concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. If you haven't subscribed, how about clicking the subscription button? Click the comment, leave me a comment. Click on the notification bell and give me a thumbs up. It would be greatly appreciated. And until the next time, this is B-Boss saying, may the Lord bless and keep you and your family safe. And until the next video, you take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.